Our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. That's the Hebrew name who we call Christ or Jesus uh, today in the English tongue. So today we're going to go chapter Isaiah and we're going to read uh, Isaiah. We're going to start at 14. And it says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob." Jacob is the 12 tribes of Israel, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. See that? So the Most High is coming to take his people out of the land where they've been scattered, mainly here in America, and going to take them back to their homeland, Israel. All right? And the strangers shall be joined with them. The strangers are those outside of the 12 tribes. Okay, the other nations, they're going to come and be joined with us. And they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. You see that? So the Lord is coming to set his kingdom with the children of Israel, and these other nations is going to be servants to us, just like we were servants unto them in the land that uh, we were taken to, you know, or the land that our ancestors were, and we was brought up in, serving the other nations or other people, not being able to uh, rise above these other people in the land where they're at now. See, because most of the tribes of Israel are in a low state. You know, they're not in uh, in a state where they're, or a place in life where they're able to own things, and able to be at peace, at ease in the land where they were taken into captivity. Okay, so just we're handmaids and servants in the land, just like here in America. We're serving another nation. We're serving another people. Okay. If you have to clock in on somebody's clock, you're serving another nation. Okay. You're serving another people. Okay. And it says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives, who captives they were. See, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See that? Because right now we don't rule. We're being oppressed, not being able to rule. But the Most High is gonna come back and flip that and raise up the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, and they're going to be rulers in their kingdom. Okay, so we're waiting on the Lord to come back, or those UFOs that they seeing, to take the children of Israel out of the land, Babylon, America, mainly where the children of Israel are, especially the tribe of Judah, okay, in the northern kingdom, Israel, okay. So uh, that's what we're waiting on. This is what we're having patience for and hoping that we will be saved when the Most High get here, and we will be, um, you know, taken back to our kingdom. And it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve." See that? So mainly here in America, the children of Israel was made to serve in bondage. You know, we were taken into slavery here. Uh, And mainly, a lot of our ancestors from the South, being on plantations and working for having to work for the so-called white people, or Esau. The Most High say He's gonna give us rest, because still to this day, in 2023, we still serving another people. No matter how you look at it, we still are not able. We still are not above uh, the so-called white people for sure, and we definitely there's other nations above us as well. There's other nations here in America that has more rights than the children of Israel. You know, own more things than us. You know, don't have to go through the things that we go through. You know, you see, they still seeking putting dogs on us in 2023. 2023, your hands up, and the police is still putting dogs on people, making the dogs chew them alive. Here it is in 2023 now. I can remember watching some documentaries and stuff like back in the 50s and the 40s and stuff like that. They was doing those things, and you know they still doing these things. So the Most High is gonna come back and give His people rest from their sorrows. See, so the Most High tell us uh, that He's gonna do the same thing to them. Okay, you see what He say? He says, "But thou," it's Isaiah chapter 14 and uh, 19. It says, "But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the remnant those that are slain, thrust through with a sword." Okay, in the modern day sword is the gun. And the children of Israel being thrust through. The Chinese and the other nations of people like that, they're not going through what we go through. It say that go down to the stones of the pit as a carcass trodden under feet. He said, "Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people." You see, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. You see, so the seed of evildoers are the so-called um, the so-called Edomites. Excuse me, the so-called Edomites, Esau, Adumia, whatever name you want to call them. Okay, these are the people who was done the most wicked things to the children of Israel. And a lot of these other nations too, but Edom, did a lot of things to the children of Israel. Okay, so the Most High say, "Prepare slaughter for their children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." Okay, so Idumea has filled the world with cities, especially here in America. You know, Edom own majority of these beautiful cities with these high-rise buildings and things like that. You know, so the Most High is going to come back and give them what they gave to us, but they're going to get it back 10 times worse. He says, "For I will rise up against them," said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew," said the Lord. See that? So their whole family is going to be cut off from the Lord for what they have done to the children of Israel. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. You see? So anytime anyone or any king or whatever it was that had the children of Israel in captivity, the Most High and the angels always came, for his people, to redeem his people, and um to save them, you know. So it's gonna be the same thing happening in these last times that we living in, when the so-called devil try to come out with this mark thing, you know, as Revelation 13 and 16 says, this mark. See, so we gotta be spiritually prepared uh, for what's about to take place, man. If you say you're gonna wait on the Lord, then you got to be spiritually ready and prepared. You know, yeah. Revelation 13 and 16. It tell you, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. See, so the only way you're gonna be able to buy or sell if you have the mark. But if you're gonna be waiting on the Lord, if you're gonna wait till the Most High get here, you know, and you got to be, you have to have that be spiritually armed with the armor of the Word of the Most High and His truth, and calling on the true name of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. He said, "Here's the wisdom. Let him that had understand count the number of the beast, for it is the number of the number of a man." Okay, and his number is 600 Okay, that's 666. So this the time that we get ready to face. They finna do away, crash the economy and things like that, and bring in that digital currency. And this is the mark that you're gonna have to receive in order to take place in society. Wait on the Lord to come and deliver you, coming back to His truth and calling on His name and hoping and having faith that you will be delivered.